Electric golf cars. Wave of the future. Wave of the future. Wave of the future. Wave of...
We got a new face here next to Clown Car, which is all shiny and nice, like you guys already seen. But we got this son of a bitch. Now, I know you just seen what was wrong with it. This thing cost me $300. And the reason why is because the fucking axle snapperooed off. Here it is, the other end of it. Now I need to figure out what kind of golf cart it is before I can even order an axle. Find out how much it is. Now if we're looking at something that's going to cost more than, let's say, $150, then we're going to have to break out the welder. Must be held in there by a C-clip or something. Interesting. So, oh wait, no it's not. Right here, stupid. So it's got 4 bolts. We remove that, and we should be able to get the length. And somewhere on this piece of shit, the serial number. I should have pressure washed this thing before bringing it in. But we will prevail. We'll find out what this is. If this is Yamaha, I don't know what, like a G2, G8, G12. We gotta figure that shit out. But man, inside, this thing is really, really nice. Came with a cool charger. Super long cord on it. It's got like cup holders, and yeah, the guy just left about everything in it. He took the blanket and shit that were in the back, but there's where you charge it. And how's this? Ooh, sheet lifts right up. So we got good batteries. He said he was driving it. This just happened. What did he say? About 3 or 4 months ago, and then he put it in the shop. And he came out in the shop, and the charger, when he put it on, said the batteries were dead. And he let them charge up, and they're back to life. And I confirmed it. They're good batteries. But he was afraid that this thing was going to turn into a pile of shit. So he put it up there for sale for $500. And of course, me being who I am, smooth jive talker, I got him down to $300. And he took his golf bags. He took a lot of the other stuff out of it. But still, I mean, $300 for this. It's cool because look at this. It's got the blue blocker. Isn't that cool? Got the fucking blue blocker window. Yeah. All right. Looks like it's gonna be a 12 millimeter there, boys. I wonder if we can get this thing out without removing the brakes. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Because I don't like doing too much work. You know that. If, that means I could take this son of a bitch apart without taking the brakes off. Well, fuck, count me in. Man, it's just like at work. You know, if I could just drive around all day, hell, I'll take that than just sitting there fucking tearing a motor apart off of an air handler. You know what just came to mind as I'm taking this apart is I wonder if the fluid level in this motherfucker is gonna start pouring out when I open it up. I hope not, because I don't have much kitty litter left. Oh, wow, everything just fucking comes off. Look at that. The whole assembly just flops off with it. Oh, nice. Okay, how does that work? So that's a retainer? That's what holds it in? Oh, interesting. Okay. It's like a grease on there and shit. Somebody had this open before? I don't know, bearing feels good. Not a very long shaft. Pretty short axle shaft. Kind of wish it would have broke here like on the gay cart. You know, that wasn't a hard fix. Right there is not going to be too easy. Wow, if you look at that, actually, it looks like it's already been broke before and cracked. See that rust? That's all that was holding it on that fat fucker. So as he was driving around, it was already had a hairline crack, I bet you, that was working its way in. You see that rust? And it might even have been from the freezing, from it expanding. And boom, she just broke. Hit the bump just right or something. Put enough stress on it. Interesting. Yeah, that was an old crack that turned into a break soon. Not a very long shaft, it's bigger than my dick, but I mean, what isn't? Well, it looks like next we got to get this brake drum an axle assembly out of this, and that's what would really make it hard to weld, because once I get this off I'll show you better, but look at that. I mean, there's not much room for a welder to get in there to weld on that because the brake drum. Let me break this fucker loose. Let me go get my gun here. Alright. That made short work of that fucker. I need that tire. And where'd all the lug nuts go? Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Stupid me. You guys get to witness everything today. How dumb I am. I thought the brake drum would have been in my way for welding. You know what? I don't even care if this axle costs $50. You know why? Because we're gonna fucking fix it. That's why. That's right. Hey, save $1, you make $1. That's my motto. Alright? The old clickety-click saves your dick. Well, saving $1 saves your wallet. We gotta come up with a better slogan than that. Let's say something like, you whore your body, you got it naughty. I don't know. So I just uncovered a new little problem. Now, you remember this part here. I don't know if you remember or not, but this is the part that holds the axle shaft in. Goes against the bearing here and keeps it shoved tightly in so the splines get in there. So I have to weld that on with it. If I forget, we're fucked. That's what these holes are for. That's so you can get through to get the nuts. Each one, or bolts, I think is what holds this on. Almost got one step too far ahead. Would have started welding her and then I had to hack her apart again. God, I don't know if I can get that together, guys, really good. That's gonna be so fucking close. We got this, right? Now, I looked online and it's not looking too good. This is gonna run $250, just the axle. And some guys even have the whole rear end set up for $400, and some of those come with the motor. But I'm not looking into spending that. We're getting close here. I got her locked in the old Vice-A-Rooney. In fact, that doesn't need to be on there yet, but don't forget it. Got to switch out the grinder real quick. Remember, I had to use it to do the fiberglass. Whoa! Oh, shit! Careful, fucker! Now, let me give you a little heads up what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do is I want to cut in and angle this. I want it to be a point. And that'll allow me to fill with the welder, giving me a little stronger bond rather than just welding the outside of it. So I want to get in there deep, fill. She be all ground down. What the fuck was... Oh, that's that retainer thing. Don't let me forget that, guys. And, man, it's warm. I can feel it all the way down my shaft. Oh, your shaft is warm, buddy. So, can't obviously get all the way to the center. I mean, if I did, I'd have to, like, be ground down another quarter inch or more. But that's close enough, because once I start it, it should penetrate in there a bit. I'm not saying it's going to be the perfect weld, but you get the drift. You get the drift. You get the point. Or you get my drift. You get my drift? Or you get the... Never mind. Next victim. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing to this one. Now this one I can go a little further. I don't think it's going to hurt much because there's nothing that's going to be needing to recess around it or be on there accurately. So I'm not too scared to take this one down a bit. But we do have to fill it in, so that's more work. Oh my god, guys, I think I fucked it up. I kind of ground around and all over, but I try not to grind the middle too much. And I just can't find how it lines up. The other thing I'm scared of is if I get it like off-centered, like down here like that, you know, instead of being direct like that, and Then we get the old locomotive effect. You know, the tire kind of goes up and down. You get the nice ride. The hugga, 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 tire up, tire down, tire up, tire down, tire up, tire. So, not only do I want to make sure that I'm not like fucking off square, I want to make sure that I'm fucking centered at the same time. This is gonna be another one of them fun fucking projects where I get a little zzz, zzz, and it's you know, and zzz, pull it back. Oh man, what did I get myself into? Let's not forget the important part too on there. Ah, shit. Damn, guys, I really wanted to weld this today, but it turns out that I do not have 240 out here in the shop yet. The place I'm at does not have any 240 breakers in the fucking shop, so I don't feel like running power and doing all that other shit for this place, so what I'm gonna do is just take it to work and weld it there. I mean, what better place, right?
I'll be right back.